I decided to join the USR program right after I entered. I started doing my assistantship, and then later on, I started getting closer and closer to the management, the system, and then I started telling them what is going on in Africa. Like, in Africa, there's this and that, but my personal, I was much based in women empowerment. So I told them, okay, I want us to do something about women empowerment. At first, my supervisor was like, what are you talking about? How are we going to do it? Because it's about menstruation. In Taiwan, they are already empowered. I don't know if women go through menstrual poverty here in Taiwan. So it was her first time, and she's like, how are we going to do that? I think something is not an issue. But I had to convince her, this is an issue. Let's do something if we can. So I'm standing here right now is because of that simple beginning that we had, that simple agreement that we had between me. So FIPOTEWO is a non-profit organization started by myself last year in my country. And the long form of FIPOTEWO means Fight Poverty in Tanzania through educating women. Why do we focus on educating women? You have seen the previous presenter, my professor, has showed the period poverty issue. But I remember when I was doing some research, I discovered that we cannot solve this menstrual poverty issue by providing pads. We need to go more deeper and find what are the roots toward this issue. And I thought that education is an issue because I studied here for 4 years and I collaborated with some other Taiwanese local students, and we found that education was the key area for us to make changes. Because I'm here talking to you because I'm educated. If I wasn't educated, maybe I was not going to be talking to you here. Even English is not my first language. I had to learn it. So it's education that is making me talk here. So we think education is the most important part for women to be empowered. Not only women, also men and youth and children, whoever, they need education. In my country, we say education is the key of life. You don't have education, you cannot open the doors towards success. So the vision of FIPOTEWO is the world where women and girls are empowered through self-leadership and education. We need women to be self-leaders. We don't need always to lead people. We want to have a community where women can lead themselves, can make decisions for themselves, and can make decisions for their families. We hope that through local resources in the communities, women can share. We can do something better through sharing that little thing that we have. Our story started in 2020, as my professor has just shared. We started with a project that is called Pride of Being a Girl. There's a lot of girls that they're not feeling prideful enough to be girls. But okay, a woman can be prideful. A girl can be prideful. So why are they not being proud? It was because of menstrual poverty. During menstruation days, they are feeling, oh, I'm a girl again. I'm just tired of this. But you're like, no, you can be proud. You can make a good environment towards your menstruation and be proud to be a girl. During my internship with the USR program, I ventured in tailoring. I learned how to tailoring because I thought, okay, if I learn this, I can bring the skills back to my country and women can do something. Because not everybody has a chance to go to school and not everybody has a chance to be who I am. Some other people, they can just learn a simple skill like this and make it better for their lives. So this is what we do. So FIPOTEWO, as you can see here, there's a lot of mothers, teen mothers, who stop their studies just because they are pregnant or they got married early, and it's just a lot of communities. I went to this workshop, and I went there to teach them how to make pads. But they were just looking at me. They're like, we don't need pads. We need something different. We need something more than pads. That's when we discussed that maybe let's start a tailoring program for them so that they can be able to make their own money and overcome poverty. And the problem statement for our NGO is poor education attainment, child marriages, and early pregnancies are the critical challenges for development in Tanzania. Our objective is to bring together international volunteers and interns to share and spread capacities and skills to the local people. Also, it does establishment of a local learning center due to poor education attainment, which has resulted into poverty. We need mentorship and leadership program for women and girls. Our values: high education among women and girls, adequate health services and health education, but also gender equality. Our key participants are teen mothers, women, and girl child. We want to also say thank you to Taiwan, thank you to the USR, Changjiang Christian Universities, NGOs in Taiwan, individuals in Taiwan for giving us support. It is a lot of support that we have received. And you see a little machine over there, that is the donation that we got from the USR. And women are doing something out of that. They are making clothes out of that one machine that we were donated from the CJCU. Okay, so through the USR CJCU offices, many minds have been transformed. It's a place for leadership training by examples and inclusion. More local and international students are welcome to join the USR program.